Now get ready for the Zen stick. प्रणाम में बड़े कंजूस हो. प्रणाम करना है तो पूरा करो. साष्टांग दंडवत. सबके सामने हो सकता है.
हाँ, क्यों नहीं? I don't care.
देख, he is doing it in presence of his fellow Air Force people. I could not see it when you did it. You have to make the camera so that we can see.
Yeah.
Okay, good. When you are so much concerned what others are thinking about you, then you cannot change. You are very diplomatic and political in those things. You think this is being wise, but this is being unwise. That's why Osho has, you have to write it on your wall. Be a joke unto yourself. Buddha has said, be a light unto yourself. But before you become a light unto yourself, you will have to be a joke unto yourself. If you are non-serious, you will grow very fast because you are unburdened. You go on saying the same thing, I will work on myself. Who is there who will work on? This is all just clever tactics. The decision has to be there. I will never miss, at least I will do one meditation. I can miss food, I can miss anything. First thing, number one priority. Even if you are not able to do one meditation a day, then you are just cheating yourself, not anyone else. So what happened yesterday? You will say that I am going for meditation, I will do Kundalini, I will do this, that, and then you just start farting. So what is I fell asleep? What is how fell asleep means what? You are always drunk or what? You are always on alcohol trip or what? You fell asleep. I have said avoid your bed. If this is your weakness, what will happen in your life? When Vivekananda has to study, he will bind his feet on something like a stick or something, so that the moment he starts falling asleep, the pressure on the leg will immediately wake him up. Osho used to read so much that he used to suffer from headache, severe headache. He could not sleep. Even after enlightenment, he used to have that headache. He will read so much that blood will come out from his nose. I had that experience only once, but not because of reading, but because of meditation. The blood, it remained on my clothes for maybe few years. The blood which came out of the nose. This kind of weakness, the decision has to be total. If one person is living within you, the decision is final. Otherwise, if 10 people, 100 people are living, what Mahavira said, we are multi-psychic. We are not one person inside. Then you cannot decide. If you have missed one time, 2 times, it can be forgiven, but always the same thing. But why it is happening so much recently? Don't find reason outside. Something is wrong within you. And don't say, my body is like this. It is your this. That's why I told you do more of dynamic, because that develops your willpower. Only if you do dynamic, your third eyes will be awakened, and then you can take decision. Even if the body is very tired, even if the body is not ready, your order, your decision will remain. That's why it is called in Hindi Agya Chakra. When you have your energy on this third eye, you can order and your body will follow. You can say to other will also listen if they are little sensitive. Agya means order. This is the center for order. But you go on in England also, because they had to work, and it is a cold country. It's a country is a very, weather is very bad there. Any day, always it rains there. So it is a very depressing kind of weather in England. So maybe they cannot get up so early and they have to work in their jobs. So people who had center in London, they used to do dynamic in the evening. You can do also, but you are lazy person. Why you are avoiding it? No one is going to save you. You have to save yourself. You can be helped only when you have done your best. Don't seek saviors. Don't remain dumb and mum. Why you are not doing it?
You mean dynamic?
Any meditation you are missing, dynamic would be the very best. You need lot of cathartic meditation. Don't be in illusion that there is nothing inside you. There are lots of demon and monkeys and donkeys inside. I could be very meditative without dynamic and all those things. But because Osho said it, you have to follow the master. What is hidden in your unconsciousness, in your collective unconsciousness, you don't know. If you want to go really deep, it has to be cleaned. You have to prepare the ground. So why?
I just wanted to do nothing.
What do you mean by you are doing always everything? Nothing, what is nothing? Your mind is chattering, your mind is doing so many things. So where is nothing? This nothing is not the nothing which Buddha is talking about.
I mean the body is not doing and just lying down.
You want to go further or you want to stop it? This kind of idiocy is not good. What do you want?
Want to stop the bad habit.
When?
Now?
No, what now? If you are not able to manage meditation in the evening, do it when you have more energy. First thing you do meditation, then you do anything else. Because later on you cannot trust yourself. And do either Kundalini or dynamic. Whether meditation is happening or not, you do active meditation. Nath Brahm you can do later on. Then Nath Brahm will be more deeper. Move your body little bit. Why you are stuck to the chair? You are hanging some bomb in your bum or what? It will explode.
No.
Farting will be too loud then. Huh?
Okay.
You don't want the whole world to know that you are having an atom bomb that can explode the whole of your country. Huh?
Swami.
And you are not doing anything for the book also. This is being totally insincere. Gird up your loin, be up and doing. You know what is loin? Where you put your belt. Gird up. Bind it
Belt,
with something. Huh?
Belt, the stomach.
Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. This is Vivekananda. What India needs is muscles of iron and nerves of steel, inside which dwells the mind of the same material of which the thunderbolt is built. So, first you have to make your mechanism healthy, that it should listen to you. Krishna said to Arjuna that you are talking big things, but you are behaving like an important person. Shudram hridaya daurbalyam. This weakness of the heart is very low. Tyakto trishtham param tapa. Give it up and arise, awake. You are the great tapasvi. Don't fall down. Don't surrender to your weakness. Read Vivekananda's quotation if you want to have a strong brain. His quotations are very inspiring. I had one book before I came to Osho. Small booklet. I think it must be, I may have bought it in 2-3 rupees at that time. And that was my feeling. I will not spare this book. I will not sell this book even if I get millions of rupees. Because that was the book which inspired me. Just wait. You have taken it well or you have taken it in a wrong spirit?
Taking it well, actually I also want to solve my problem.
No problem can be solved. It can be resolved but not solved. सटा दीजिएगा अच्छे से. Problem cannot be solved. It has to be dissolved. If you are seeking some mental solution, it is not going to happen. You have to go above the problem. You have to transcend your body-mind. Then it's no longer relevant for you. Any of you have anything to ask?
Not for now.
It's now or never.
No, I don't have.
Your brain is without question.
Yeah. It's not question actually, but after the meditation dynamic,
Mm-hmm.
it's like what now? There was question that your being sometime
What?
energy is almost all the time energy is so that body is relaxed all the time and it's easy to be aware. Then sometime I go with the old habits like talking without any meaning, just chattering with friends and Lord. Then question, there is space, silent space.
Speak louder. Your sound is not clear.
There is silent space
Mm-hmm.
after dynamic and all. then the search begin also what now, and it may be the greedy mind, but I don't know what is that.
Mhm.
But question is there, what now? Always. From 2-3 days it is.
What now means what?
Means mainly awareness is there, what now?
Hmm. If awareness is there, then you don't need to do dynamic.
Awareness is because of dynamic. Still, it need, I think, it need. Catharsis was becoming repetitive and it was not coming out. At times, sometime it takes time. Even in the second stage, I breathe after when it starts. I also breathe in second stage for 2, 3, 4 minutes. So let it be happen. Let it come out. I don't just act or don't impose or I let it happen authentically, so that it can be the original what comes out. So even I start before the dynamic, I run
You have
for the.
You have heard what Osho has said about dynamic. For how long it is needed?
Yeah. He made 10 minutes for the first
No.
stage.
He said it. You will get the glimpse of either enlightenment you can call, or you can call it meditation also you can call. So you will get it, the glimpse, anytime within 21 days to 3 months. And you will be cleaned in this period. Then you don't need to do it. But because you are not 100%, so you have to do it in a prolonged way. Otherwise, it is just a medicine which you are taking, very strong medicine. So there is somewhere lack of sincerity. It's like you are taking some drug and you want to remain a drug addict your whole life. Then everything will become mechanical. You will become a machine. So do it more intensely so that you become free.
Yeah.
When existence or Osho has sent you someone to help you, instead of trusting that person, you are running here and there. When I say that be available, I am sacrificing my things for you. So you should be there, prepared at that time. Questions are always there, but you are dumb. So the question you think, because you may have heard Osho, so you think that. But they went on asking question to Osho till the very end. Even with Osho, questions are not disappearing. So how can it disappear? It may have disappeared to people like Osho or Buddha, because they were absolutely sincere. They were ready to die each and every second for truth. They were total in that. And he said it, that when my disciple will be ready, really ready, I will stop speaking. We can be in silence and it can be transferred. Silent communion. But he became silent only in the end. That also one doesn't know whether he became silent because his disciples were ready or because now he was preparing to leave the body, so they had to remain without him. So they need to be more mature. And also because he was having lot of suffering and pain, so he could not come every day. But if you have all the excuses, I have this, my body is tired, in my college, someone didn't behave well with me, you are just finding excuses which has no value at all. इसको ले लीजिए पूरा सटा. How long you will go on prolonging like this? Behaving like a dumb fool. Huh?
I'm fixing it, Swami.
What is fixing? Is it some motorcycle that you have to fix it? You just decide that you will not miss meditation. Whatever happens, you will at least 1 hour you will keep for meditation. That's why Osho said 1 hour. 1 hour, he said, if you have done it properly, it will spread in your 23 hours. You have to show sincerity now. You have taken me for granted. I may disappear any day. Then you're just alone. You will go to madhouse then. That you think you are very wise and very intelligent, but you don't know your inner state. So make maximum use of whatever is available to you. Instead of making maximum use, you are just being lazy and lethargic. If you are not intense, there is no joy in sharing anything. If you grow, I will also grow with you. If you don't grow, if I am dealing with dumb people, then I will also start rotting. Junk will collect around me. You have to be more sincere.
I have one question.
Huh? What?
You finish first, Swami.
I have finished.
I have one question about dynamic. I think for me, for dynamic, apart from stage 3, which is very, very difficult to maintain, I think one of the hardest stage for me was also stage 2. The reason is because I think there's a very strong conditioning in me that I think the suppression is very thick layer that things are difficult to come out in stage 2.
These are all excuses. It is same for me also. I was living in a house which is very suppressed. But when you love yourself, when you know you are a beggar, you have nothing at all. So whom you want to show anything? You have to become totally naked. Whatever is inside has to come out. Only then you will feel one day liberated. And don't think that third stage is easy for anyone. I used to have lot of pain in my navel center in the beginning. But the more pain it was, the more I will increase my intensity. There are people who have done it. They have Sadasiv Bharti, he had hernia. I don't know what it happened to him, and he had to bind his, I think, the balls. He had to do like this because something came out of his body. One has to be a daredevil if you want to. But don't do it in a way like last time you broke your leg. But so you have to be little. Because you are not Sadashiv Bharti. They are
I
different
broke my
kind of
leg
people.
not in dynamic, it was in another
I know
meditation.
I know it was mandala. You were doing according to my instructions, so I know. But you have to be little alert also. If you are in hurry, then this is what will happen. I told you wear shoe if you are doing mandala, but you were not wearing. When you do like this, in spite of hernia, he bind his, I think it's the ball, he bind it with some towel. And he did it, then he felt like his body is lying dead somewhere and his consciousness is free from the body. So these things happens only when you are total in it. That's why Osho has said about it very clearly. Out of body experience happens to only 33% of people. Those who become just 100% in their will, they are not divided at all. So it all depends on you. Whatever you want will happen only when you are total. That's why he said even in 99 degree water will not evaporate. Only when it is boiling at 100 degree it will evaporate. So you have to give your 100%. No pain, no gain. So if third stage is painful, you were doing it earlier, so you can do it now also. This is all excuses. Don't think you are somebody special. There have been people in ashram. They did even the day they died, they did a white robe on that day also. After white robe, they died. And there have been so many people. Someone was just in Bihar, he was meditating with people sitting on the chair. And he sat in meditation, sat for very long and he didn't come out of it. And you are just laughing inside, thinking you are very wise. Stop being a stupid person. Huh? What?
Someone died.
You speak louder, your sound is not clear.
After white robe, someone died.
Yeah, someone died, she did white robe and then she died. Maybe I was there on that day. I saw so many people died while I was there. What happened?
I think he accidentally pressed the wrong button.
You informed him or not?
I called.
So he didn't pick.
No, he may be driving. He may have went somewhere.
It was he who said that now we will talk tomorrow. What? That is the sign.
His internet is off, I think.
Whatever, but that when you say something, you have to remain aware that you have said it. A sannyasin has to be like this. Raghukul Rit Sada Chali Aaye, Pran Jaye Par Vachan Na Jaye. Then only you will have strong willpower. Even if, I am translating it for her, even if death is coming, whatever word you have given, you should follow it. Whatever you have promised, you have to fulfill it. Then you will become a person like Ram. That was his tradition in his family. He was a king. So whatever word he gave to his people, I will do this. That is what Modi is doing now. Before Modi asks for vote, before he demands your vote, he delivers. Today we have our gas pipe connection gas pipeline. Now our gas will come directly to our house on pipeline. And some people, they got it 5 months back also. And those who were doing it, they were always asking for the paper in whose name it will be. So you need to give clean papers, Aadhaar card and all those things has to be there. My wife was delaying, so it was delayed, but still before our election it is there. So when the person who is asking for your vote delivers before he demands your vote, then you can trust that person. And it must have been Modi's instruction that you have to do it before election time. And even if when he is asking for vote, it is not for his own selfish ends, his own selfish desire. He wants to change the country. And he needs more and more seats for that.
He said he is outside somewhere, cannot join now.
Okay. But what Modi can do if people, their corruption has entered into even their blood? What you are looking at?
I think something.
No, you were looking up somewhere.
No, that one is just my computer.
Why? Why can't you be free?
Nothing.
No, if you do behave like this, I will stop it now. I will go into seclusion, I will stop all those things. If you want something, then be sincere. Otherwise, if you behave like an idiot, a nincompoop, then suffer your hell. You cannot remain here. I am talking, I am not looking here and there. Sometimes I look little bit because some message comes. Or that was delivered from Amazon. So if you are so distracted, then don't ask for anything. You need to be, the discipline has to come from within you. So I was saying that when corruption has entered into your blood, because of 70 years of wrong training by the Congress, so they had, because for the pipeline they had to dig at my place. So they digged it, then they have to again put it back, cover it with cement and sand. We had some sand is there put there. So the man who was in charge, he said that I'm taking 5 sacks of sand from here. And later on, when we will get it, then we will give it back to you. But whatever he was saying and doing there was contradiction. So I said, are you going to give it? Sure you are going to return back. And since then he has not returned back. So when the government is giving you all the things and you are doing it to earn extra, then what can Modi do? He is not going to come here. Then people will blame Modi for that. But he cannot come everywhere and see what they are doing. Why your face looks like as if you are not here, lost somewhere? Where your mind is going?
I'm here, Swami, just listening.
No. When you are here, I can see. Your mind is not. It is here and there.
Relaxed.
Huh?
I'm here, but I'm a bit relaxed, so I look like not here.
No, you are not relaxed. If you were totally relaxed, you will look even better. Where your mind is going? Little, it is going somewhere else also. Where is what it is?
It was actually floating.
Floating
nothing
where?
else was in the mind. It was just floating.
Floating what? What are thoughts?
It's just like floating and not thinking of anything and just listening.
No. Floating means there are thoughts. So what are the thoughts? You are.
There was no thoughts. It was
So
just
this
like
is you think you are very aware. It is floating means there are thoughts, but you are not able to grasp it. It is coming, going, so you are not able to catch it. Whatever you want to become, you have to deserve it, otherwise you cannot become that. And if you are already so strongly conditioned that you are on the right path, then you will always remain on the wrong path. If you are so stubborn, if there is no flexibility in you, what Lao Tzu used to say, namniye pragya. Pliable wisdom. You have to be very like grass, very soft, not very hard like big. What खजूर को क्या बोलते हैं जी? खजूर
Date.
हाँ? No.
Date.
A date tree, is it? But is it called date tree or some palm tree? Things like that. So if you are very hard, when the wind will be blowing very strongly, then you will fall down. Grass is the weakest thing, but it is not falling down because it goes with the wind. Wherever the wind goes, it goes with it. So his Tao has come observing the nature. If you observe the nature, you can learn many things. You can learn so many things from animals. So many yoga exercises, martial arts, they have developed seeing animals, seeing monkey, seeing snake. They have developed all these martial art. How they protect themselves, how they attack. So that's how they have developed it. I think karate means empty hand. So you have to fight with your empty hand. And it is the Buddhist monk who developed these martial arts. Because they have to travel everywhere. They have to go into forests, dense forests. They have to protect themselves from wild animals and sometimes from robbers and all those people maybe. It is your belief that is destroying you. You have believed that you have this problem, you have that problem, and you need medicine for everything. Do dynamic for at least 3-6 months totally, and maybe you will be free from your medicine. You will have more stronger will. You will become one. Otherwise, if your body needs it still, then you will know it is just the need of the body. If it is needed, then you will give it to the body. There is no need to be violent about it also.